What's up, Montreal? It's good to be back. Thanks for coming out today. Who's got the first question?
Back here for Bilal. Bilal, obviously your run to the title was one of the more arduous of any champion. Now that you're here, it seems like you're still trying to get the respect of the people and some of your colleagues. What kind of statement are you going to make in your first title defense on Saturday?
Man, I love this energy over here, man. I'm excited, right? I've been dying. I've been waiting for my first title defense, and it's finally here. We're only a couple days away, and you're about to see the greatest MMA performance you ever seen in your life.
And you say the greatest MMA performance, Bilal, but you did say coming in you're not going to shoot one takedown in this fight. Do you stand by that going in?
You're going to see the meaning of Canelo hands. Jack goes down at 3, he gets knocked out.
And for Jack, I mean, Bilal saying he's not going to shoot, is this a gift for you at this point?
Yeah, it would be nice, but I don't think that's going to happen.
And I guess for you, Jack, Bilal said yesterday as well that he's going to take your soul in this fight. What does that mean to you, I guess?
He's never taken anyone's soul, so he's not taking my soul.
And just lastly for Dana, Ilia Topuria did an interview a few minutes ago where he said the winner of this fight is going to determine whether he fights Islam Makhachev or Charles Oliveira on International Fight Week. Can you confirm that that's the stakes attached to this main event too?
Yeah, there's a lot of moving parts right now, and yeah, that's pretty accurate.
Questions for Valentina, all the way up here. At Media Day, you said we can't compare you to Manon because you don't approach your fights or your opponents with such disrespect. So I'm curious, what exactly has Manon done that has kind of got under your skin with the disrespect that she's brought?
You know, it's not about disrespect. You asked me a question if like people comparing our style. I think our style completely different. I'm very complete martial artist because martial arts, it's not just only one stand. It's not only stand-up, it's everything. It's you dominating the distance, the timing. You have to use everything in terms to win the fight. That's why I think like people who compare our style, they kind of like don't see much like similarity besides the side of our stance and maybe color of a hair.
And similar question for Manon, all the way back here. You know, earlier this week you did an interview and I read, you know, you felt you were bigger than her, you had better cardio, you throw more punches. So I'm curious, what kind of fight can we expect from you against Valentina on Saturday?
Bah oui, les chiffres ne mentent pas. J'ai plus de cardio, je mets plus de rythme, je suis plus puissante qu'elle. On a pu le voir au face-off, je suis beaucoup plus imposante. Et voilà, j'ai pas eu besoin de montrer mon grappling jusqu'à maintenant parce que ça passait debout. Mais voilà, je laisse la surprise au cas où.
You know, the numbers don't lie. I'm stronger, I'm bigger. I'm going to show everyone that on Saturday night.
Question for Natty Ice, Natalia Silva, all the way back here. No, against Alexa, this is a fight that a lot of fans have been asking you about. You said for a while that people have kind of targeted you as a future champion. So what does a win against Alexa do for your career, and what type of fight can we expect from you on Saturday?
Você, Natália, você mencionou ao longo da semana que você está lutando, obviamente é a tua primeira vez aqui num evento como esse. O que uma vitória contra uma ex-campeã como a Alexa Grâce faz para a tua carreira?
Boa noite, good night. Uma vitória contra uma grande ex-campeã, contra Alexa Grasso. Com certeza é um passo muito importante para mim e é uma oportunidade de chegar ao título.
A win on Saturday against a great former champion like Alexa Grasso is a very important step for me and an opportunity to fight for a title.
The last one more for Alexa back here. You know, it's been a while since we've seen you try to get back into the win column. It's been even longer since we've seen you have a 3-round fight. You're fighting a young surgeon killer in Natalia. So what are you expecting on Saturday?
Hello, Canada.
I feel super happy to be able to be here. It's going to be an amazing card. I'm pretty sure that you will enjoy our fight like truly you're gonna enjoy this fight. It's gonna be explosive.
Question for Jose Aldo. Jose, yesterday at Media Day, you said how pissed off you were of your last fight. How excited are you to get back in there and show these people you are still one of the best in the world, even at this stage of your career?
José, você falou ontem ao longo do dia que você falou que você estava para a mídia, que você estava puto da cara em relação à tua última luta. O quão empolgado você está para mostrar para a galera quem você é?
Estou muito empolgado, né? Cara, sim, a última luta foi horrível, então espero que próximo sábado agora a gente vai fazer o nosso trabalho bem feito, né? Eu acho que foi para isso que eu sempre fiz, foi isso que eu sempre fiz na minha carreira, então é isso que eu espero, chegar lá dentro e dar tudo de mim, fazer aquilo que eu sei fazer de melhor.
It's going to be, I'm very excited about this fight. Last time it was horrible, I'll tell you what. I'm very excited to go there and show people what I'm about. I've worked really hard for this, and I know that that's what everybody expects for us to put a great show on Saturday.
Aiemann, Zahabi, you know, look, there are fights, and every fight you have is the most important of your career, but what does it mean to step into the cage with a guy like Jose Aldo, a legend of the sport?
Dana, can I speak English and French? Et c'est un gros honneur pour moi pour me battre contre un légende, contre Aldo. Et c'est un gros moment historique pour moi de me battre ici à Montréal, au Centre Bell. Je sais que Aldo est un peu déçu de sa dernière performance. Et c'est une bonne chose que moi et mon frère Ferraz, on a préparé pour le meilleur Aldo possible. Guys, I'm proud to be fighting Jose Aldo. He's a legend of the sport. I'm even more proud to do it here at home in Montreal. I know that he said he was disappointed in his last performance, but it's a good thing my brother and I, for us, we prepared for the best Jose Aldo possible. So I'm excited.
Question for Benoit Denis. Benoit, you're the heavy favourite for this fight, understandably so, considering your opponent's circumstances. But do you think people are underestimating the motivation he might have coming in and making a statement over you?
Salut le Québec. Je suis très heureux de venir combattre ici au Canada et spécialement au Québec, qui est un pays qui a apporté à la francophonie un palmarès mondial dans le MMA incroyable. J'affronte un gars de chez vous, j'en suis très fier. Et je mets du respect sur son nom. Il n'a pas été fini depuis 2013 contre Kevin Lee. Il a fait un passage à l'UFC, c'est pas pour rien, c'est un vétéran, ça va être la guerre. I'm really happy to be here in Quebec and to fight against home soil guy, a Canadian guy, and it's the home soil of a lot of French-speaking hard MMA fighters and champions like GSPs. I'm really happy to be here. And, it's going to be a war.
And for you, Carl, I'm sure this week has been something of a whirlwind, but now you're up there on that stage in front of a packed house here. What does this moment mean to you? How excited are you for fight night?
Oh, I'm super excited to be here. Like, it's great to be here. Thank you, Montreal. You've always been good to me every time I fought here. Bless you. Like Benoit was saying, it's going to be a war, and you know, there's not much expectation from all you guys or whoever's against me, but I plan on stealing the show.
Question for Dana. Dana, Ian Gary is the backup fighter for the main event on Saturday night. Is he next in line to take on the winner?
You said the what?
Ian Gary is the backup fighter for the main event on Saturday night. Is he next in line for the winner?
I don't know. We'll see how this whole thing plays out. Anything happens between now and Saturday, he is, but other than that, we'll see how it plays out.
Aiemann, question for you. You're looking sharp tonight. You're going to have to be sharp again in the octagon on Saturday night. What kind of a fight can fans expect to see in there when you face off against Jose Aldo?
Right, ça va être un combat debout. Je vais le garder en striking. Je suis préparé pour aller 15 minutes. Guys, it's going to be a striking war. I'm going to play the game well. You know, I'm going to keep it on the feet, and I'm going to beat him standing.
Similar question for Jose. Jose, Aiemann said he wants a war with you. Are you willing to get into a war with him on Saturday night for the fans? You're undefeated in Canada. Is it going to stay that way?
Foi sempre isso que eu fiz na minha vida, né? Entrar em guerras, então estou acostumado. Então é mais uma guerra para mim, não faz diferença nenhuma. Eu vou entrar lá dentro, sim, com a guerra, independentemente de qualquer seja o resultado. Eu não quero saber. Eu quero ir para cima o tempo todo, eu quero atacar, eu quero golpear o tempo todo, até chegar a minha vitória, que é nocauteá-lo.
This is what I've always done my entire life, get into wars, and that's what I'm going to do. It's not going to be any different. I'm going to do that. I'm going to push forward all the time, always attack, always strike. It doesn't matter win or lose. I'm going to go there on Saturday.
John Bernard with KO Sports. This question's for Bilal. Bilal, Jack says he's been called by the UFC to save the welterweight division. What's your message to Jack and fans that think it needs to be saved from you?
He's gonna need the ref to save him tomorrow. I'm on Saturday night and I break him. He's gonna need the ref to pull me off him. That's what he's gonna need saving from.
Now, Craig Jones was in Volkanovski's corner for his championship match. He's now in Jack's corner. He's been going at you on social media all week. Do you have any words for Craig Jones?
Just keep butt scooting, bro. Nobody's worried about you. If he wants to do something, step up.
Another one for Jack. Jack, Ian Gary's son. Ian Gary got his son to feed you M&Ms, and he's been planting M&Ms around you all week. What's it like having a very vocal backup opponent, and has it been distracting? Were you tempted by the M&Ms at all? I don't think that's actually Ian's son. And I don't like M&Ms. Thank you, Jack. Best of luck.
Question for JD. Over here, brother. JD, when Bilal says things like he's going to break you in there and you got a shortcut to the title, is he just trying to hype the fight, or do you think he actually believes what he says? And do you have a message for him? Because they usually say the quietest guy is the guy that you got to worry about. So what's your message?
I mean, I'd be pretty embarrassed if he broke me. He's never broken anyone, so I'm not too worried. But I expect a tough fight.
And one more for Bilal, referring to the jersey that you have on there. Ian Gary's already said he wants to fight you later this year in your backyard of Chicago. I know the rest of the division has eyes on you. You said you guys better book your fights already because I know what's going to happen Saturday night. So what's your message to the rest of the division?
Rest of the division, you got a champion who's ready to be active, who's ready to fight all these guys. After I get through Jack, then we look who's next. My target's for Jack. Saturday night, I break him, then we see what's next.
Aiemann, c'est la première fois que tu as toute cette attention autour de toi. La plupart des gens pensent que c'est Aldo le favori. Mais nous, à Montréal, on sait que c'est toi le favori. Est-ce que tu as senti le soutien de Montréal pendant ta préparation?
Oui, merci beaucoup. Je sens le soutien. Merci pour tous les messages que vous m'envoyez et partagez mes posts sur Instagram et Twitter et tout. Je vous apprécie tous. Je vais faire mon meilleur combat ce samedi. Je vais me battre avec tout mon cœur. Et après le combat, vous allez avoir pas de doute que j'ai tout donné samedi soir.
Thank you, Montreal, for all the support. I've been receiving a lot of messages, and on Saturday, I'm going to go with everyone in there with me.
Kyle Prepolek, you are supposed to compete in the Samurai MMA main event on Friday against Michael Dufort. Now you are fighting against one of the most elite fighters in the world, Benoit, on a UFC pay-per-view main card. How do you approach the situation mentally?
I approach this like Rocky. I'm coming in, going all in. That's it. It's going to be a fight. It's going to be a war, and you're going to see a top Canadian tactician do work.
And Dana, we have the best crowd in Canada. Tomorrow, Montreal will prove it. When are you coming back?
What's the question? When am I coming back?
We have the best crowd in Canada, in Montreal. When are you coming back?
We haven't even left yet. The fight hasn't even happened yet. We'll be back here on Saturday.
Thank you.